Hey guys, welcome to Mad Scientist Barbecue. I'm Jeremy Yoder, and today I'm going to show you how to season an offset smoker. Now I get a lot of questions from people, how do I season my offset smoker? I've done one video where I seasoned the gravity fed Old Country barbecue pit smoker, but some people think, well, is it different for an offset smoker? The process is actually essentially identical. But for this, because it's a big one, we're going to do it a little differently than I did for the gravity fed smoker. The idea is we want to coat the entire inside in oil and then light a fire. So we want to prevent rust on the inside of the cooker. So we spray everything down on the inside with oil, light a fire, heat it up, try to get all those kind of pores sealed up with oil and just burn in the smoker. So we gotta open this guy up and start spraying. Now on this Meadow Creek smoker, the doors are really high up. So first we unlock the doors. After that, we gotta open this thing up. And so notice that they have handles here because they're kind of cheat handles because reaching the very top is difficult. So we open it up part of the way, grab the handle, and push it back. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Alright, at this point, I got this big spray bottle full of canola oil. You can use extra virgin olive oil if you want, but it's kind of got a low smoke temperature. So I wanted to use something that's kind of got a higher temperature at which it starts to break down. So canola oil is what we got here. You can use any kind of cooking oil. Now on little smokers, you can use just spray can oil like cooking spray. And that way it's easy to coat all the parts of the smoker. With this one, because it's so big, just the sheer volume of the cooker makes it easier to use a spray bottle like this. And I got a couple big jugs of canola oil just to make sure that I get everything completely covered. So here I get to spray. So I'm trying to get these grates. So it's easiest to focus on one thing at a time, because if you try to do it all at once, you don't know what you've got and what you haven't gotten. So top grate, middle grate on this side. Let me get the front of this. Oop. And bottom grate. Okay, now these grates. Right now, I'm going to get this baffle down here, make sure I get that well, even though everything else should be falling on it. Alright, not gonna lie, my hands are getting a little tired. Okay, I'm going to get the top side here as best I can from this side. Get this side of the hemisphere here. Get these racks too. Whew. All right. So I'm not going to get these doors like this because I'm going to open it up from the other side and kind of repeat the process and then get the front. So I'm going to leave these as they are. What you can do is you can spray it. You can even spray a bunch and then get a paper towel or something and just spread it evenly. But because I can open this smoker from the other side as well, I'm just going to hit it from the opposite side so I get everything from both directions to try to get as even coverage as possible. So I'll get some of this here. All right, time to switch sides. Round two. But as you guys can see, these doors got completely covered by spraying oil from the opposite side. So I want to get the same effect by spraying the opposite direction here. So on a small smoker, you can really get in there and get all the sides, but for this one, it's easier to just open the opposite doors and go to town. So here I am back spraying. Whew. All right, that's a lot of spraying. And we can't forget the vertical warmer box. So let's get that seasoned up with some oil as well. All right, here we go. Get the whole top. Get the top grate. Might as well get under here too. Whew. And again, the idea is to cover everything with oil, and I think we got there. Now, next step, light the fire. All right, I just realized I forgot to get the door. So, getting this door too. Covered. All right, done. Okay, so I'm gonna open these baffles so we get heat and smoke through this vertical chamber as well. Then I'm gonna light the fire with a big torch and get a lot of air moving through. I wanna get the temperature of the smoker up to about 300. So we'll see here. Let's open that guy up, open this guy up. And I think at this point, we're ready to rock and roll. Boom. All right, so I already have a stack of wood in here that I'm going to light, so I'm going to use this torch to get it going. All right, we've got our fire going now, so we're gonna let this rock for a couple of hours, probably around 300 degrees in the main cook chamber. Thank you guys for watching Mad Scientist Barbecue. I hope this has been helpful to you if you guys are out there trying to season your offset smokers. But you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Mad Scientist Barbecue. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.